Today I'm here with Rocco Racioppo from Remax Realtron and Shauna Park, registered massage therapist and osteopathic practitioner. She uses techniques including cranial sacral therapy, lymphatic activation, visceral manipulation, and many other fascial techniques, which can transferably between the two designations. Both treatments are recognized by private insurance companies.
Hi Shauna, what's the difference between massage and osteo?
Hi Rocco. Well, the primary difference between massage and osteopathic work is that massage focuses on the muscles and the circulatory system directly, as people know and understand massage, and osteopathic work focuses on the systems that support the muscles and the body as a whole, nerves, lymphatics, and the fascia, and it's an indirect approach to healing. It's perfect for injuries and specific conditions such as concussion. The nature of the work is likened to the electrical and plumbing systems of a home, which enhances and supports that structure.
Interesting. Why would you see an osteopath?
The primary reason you would see an osteopath is for concussion, pain or restrictions, scar tissue, acute injuries, injuries that are chronic, and the other reason you might see an osteopath is just to feel good, for beauty and relaxation.
Excellent. What drives you to do what you do? What motivates you?
Watching people heal. It's very rewarding when you see someone going from an injured state, the pain in their face, the depression that they are feeling, and when you see them change and you see a smile remembered and you know that they're feeling better and that they're grateful.
Excellent. What is something people don't know about massage?
That there's a science to healing pain. You have to understand that science because muscles are tight whether they're contracted or whether they're stretched. So if you go too deep on a stretched muscle, you can actually make the problem worse. For example, people tend to be tighter in their pectoralis muscles because of postures and working on computers. However, they may feel the pain in the back because the muscle is stretched. So if you go too deep on a stretched muscle, they're not even going to feel benefit because you're not treating the muscle that's actually causing the problem. Muscles also have referred points of pain. We call those trigger points. So for example, some of our intrinsic muscles in the back refer pain to the stomach. And if you're not aware of that as a massage therapist, you may go to the front of the body, and that's not where the problem is. You also need to know that certain signs and symptoms require diagnostics by a physician. We can do orthopedic tests and we can give opinions. However, the ultimate diagnostics comes from a doctor because they're the only ones that can do blood tests and x-rays and MRIs.
Excellent. Great information. So what are your greatest challenges?
Greatest challenges with osteopathic work is that we need to educate more. A lot of people aren't as familiar with that work as they are with massage therapy. And because osteopathic work deals with the finer systems, the nervous system, the hydraulics of the spine and the cranial system, and the lymphatic system and the fascia, the understanding isn't there as much. Most people feel that massage needs to be deep in order for it to work, and osteopathy sometimes is the opposite of that. It can also be deep, however, it can also be very gentle, and people say to me, you know, I can't believe how great I'm feeling because it feels like you hardly did anything. Is this energy work? No, it's not energy work. It's specific to the gentler systems of the body. We don't want to cause the inflammation, and it's an indirect approach to healing. So sometimes if someone's had a serious neck injury, I might be working for their ankles or other areas of the body. I won't even touch their neck, and after the treatment they might have full range of motion and decreased pressure in their skull, or that sense of pressure from a concussion, and they're surprised because I didn't even touch them there. And that's because there's an indirect science that's used in the osteopathic field.
That's very interesting. What's the most memorable experience that you've had with working with a client?
Primarily, my most rewarding experiences are in the field of concussion. I work with a lot of athletes and people in general who've had serious injuries. And when they come in, there's like a blank stare, and you can tell there's a depression, perhaps sometimes personality changes, And when you've seen them maybe about 3 times, you see a smile come back, they start looking normal. You can see the shift in their face. Even some of the staff at the front have noticed them walking out and are really surprised when they came in initially, and then after a few treatments, the healing that's occurred. And a lot of that is due to the craniosacral therapy and the osteopathic approach. So it's really rewarding to see a smile remembered, and you can tell people are so grateful.
Shauna, what else do you do besides work?
Well, I enjoy spending time with my family and my friends. I have 2 teenage children, which I love dearly, and I so enjoy seeing them. I also enjoy golfing, fitness, yoga, meditation, reading, and I also enjoy being outside and in nature.
Excellent. Shauna, if a young person asked you for advice on how to live their life, what would you tell them?
I would first tell them that it's really important to take care of all of you, which would be your health, your emotional, your spiritual, your mental and physical well-being. I think it's really important that you find something that you love, whether it's fitness, golfing, knitting, art, something that makes your spirit shine. I think it's also important that if you're bored with life, you're not being authentic to your true self. In other words, I would tell people to live in the truth as much as possible.
That's fantastic. What is the best way for clients to contact you, Shauna?
The best way for people to contact me is my cell phone, which is 905-751-4141. I also have a website, www.shaunapark.com. I am also working at OA Physiotherapy and Sports Medicine. I work with a great group of people. The orthopedic surgeons here, Dr. Tooley, Dr. Randall, Dr. Lindsay, and we're also affiliated with the physiotherapy clinics, Spectrum and Fit Physiotherapy. We have a website, OA Physiotherapy, and there are reviews there. You can go on and see the reviews of the great work that's going on at all of those clinics I just mentioned.
Thank you, Shauna, for your wealth of knowledge and teaching us the importance of massage and to help us reduce stress and build our immune system.